You've probably noticed those women who seem to have a natural magnet for looks. You know when you're somewhere and there's always someone who stands out for their elegance, even wearing simple clothes? And then you wonder, what's her secret? I completely understand that feeling of being unsure when choosing an outfit, especially when it seems like the formulas that worked before don't have the same result anymore. The truth is, it has nothing to do with age. It has everything to do with mastering some specific techniques that make all the difference. Today, I'm going to reveal 6 fashion secrets that will revolutionize your wardrobe and the way you present yourself to the world. And get ready, because the last secret will surprise you. It's about something you already do daily, but with a small adjustment can completely enhance your look. Come with me, and I'll show you how to become that woman others look at and think, I want to dress like her. Tip 1. Maintain a consistent neutral and sophisticated color palette. Now comes the first secret, and this one is a game changer. Maintaining a consistent, neutral, and sophisticated color palette. You've probably been through that moment of opening your closet and feeling like you have tons of clothes, but can't put together any good look, right? This happens a lot when we buy pieces without thinking about a consistent palette. The problem is we end up with a rainbow in the closet, a pink blouse here, a green skirt there, royal blue pants, and when it's time to combine them, nothing talks to each other result. You always think you have no clothes and end up repeating the same basic looks. I'll give you solutions that really work. Choose 3 to 4 neutral colors as your base: black, white, beige, gray, or navy. All your main pieces should be within this palette. This way, anything you pick will match something else. If you like more vibrant colors, choose only 1 or 2 as accent colors and use them in accessories or specific pieces. For example, your neutral palette, plus a touch of red or royal blue, only in accessories. When shopping, take a photo of your palette on your phone. Before buying any piece, see if it conversations with the colors you already have. Look, when I started doing this, it was like my wardrobe had doubled, because now everything matches everything, and I can create many more looks with fewer pieces. And you know what's even more interesting? This color consistency creates a visual identity for you. People start associating you with elegance and sophistication, even without knowing why. If you're enjoying these style tips, leave your like on the video. Your interaction helps this content reach more incredible women like you. Tip 2. Invest in superior quality basic pieces with perfect cut. So let's move to the second secret: investing in superior quality basic pieces with perfect cut. You know that saying, oh, it's just a basic, anyone will do? Well, that's the first mistake we make. I used to do this myself. I'd buy a white blouse from anywhere, thinking basic is basic, right? But here's what happens. You put on a poor quality basic blouse, and it gets all deformed after one wash. The fabric stretches, loses color, and you end up looking sloppy unintentionally. It's frustrating because you got dressed up, but the result doesn't match the effort. Here are the practical solutions. Instead of buying 5 cheap basic blouses, buy 2 of superior quality. Look for brands that invest in specific modeling for the mature female body. A good basic blouse should have well-finished seams and not create strange creases on the body. Always test before buying. A quality basic piece should fit well on the body without needing adjustments. If you need to make it work for it to look good, it's not the right piece. Invest mainly in a perfect white blouse, a well-cut dress shirt, black pants that flatter your silhouette, and a blazer that falls perfectly on your shoulders. The difference is impressive. With these right pieces, you can create completely different looks and will always look put together, even on busy days. And if you're enjoying these tips, subscribe to the channel, because I always bring content like this, very practical, so we can feel more confident and beautiful in our daily lives. Tip 3. Choose natural fabrics with premium touch and fluid drape. Now we get to the third secret: choosing natural fabrics with premium touch and fluid drape. Look, it took me a while to understand this. I always thought fabric was fabric, you know? But after I started paying attention to this, it was a revolution in my wardrobe. The big problem with cheap synthetic fabrics is that they don't breathe, make you sweat more, and worse, They don't drape well on the body. You know that feeling that the clothes are stiff or sticky? That's exactly it. I'll give you practical solutions that fit the budget. Prioritize cotton, linen, silk, and wool for main pieces. Even if you can't buy everything at once, gradually replace them. Start with pieces that have more contact with your skin. When buying, do the touch test. Run your hand over the fabric. It should be soft and have natural drape. If it seems plastic or too rigid, it's better to pass. If the budget is tight, look for good quality blended fabrics. For example, 70% cotton with 30% elastane. The important thing is that it has a good percentage of natural fiber. The difference in your look is impressive. Quality fabrics make you look more elegant automatically because they move naturally with your body. And if you're learning a lot from these tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I always bring content like this, very detailed, so we can rock our look. Tip 4. Use discreet but high-quality accessories. The fourth secret is about using discreet but high-quality accessories, and this is where many people make mistakes without realizing it. You know that temptation to use several accessories to spice up the look? Big earrings, flashy necklace, bracelets, rings. We think the more, the better, right? But the result ends up being the opposite of what we want. The problem is when we use many accessories or very flashy pieces, they compete for attention. Instead of highlighting our beauty, they end up fighting with each other and make the look cluttered. Here are alternatives that really work. Invest in few accessories, but of superior quality. A good watch, a delicate necklace, discreet but well-made earrings. It's better to have 3 good pieces than 20 that will peel in no time. Follow the less is more rule. If you put on a necklace, go with small earrings. If you choose bigger earrings, skip the necklace. Always let one element stand out. Invest in consistent metals. If you wear gold, keep everything gold. If you prefer silver, maintain the line. This consistency creates visual harmony. The difference is incredible. With well-chosen quality accessories, you add that special touch without overdoing it. It's elegance in the right measure. Tell me in the comments, do you have difficulty choosing accessories? What's your biggest doubt when combining them? Tip 5. Cultivate elegant posture and naturally controlled gestures. And now, we get to the 5th secret. Cultivating elegant posture and naturally controlled gestures. Look, this is the secret nobody talks about, but that makes all the difference. You can be wearing the most expensive and well-fitted clothes in the world, but if your posture isn't aligned, the effect won't be the same. You know that woman you look at and think, wow, how elegant she is, but can't explain exactly why. Often, it's not just the clothes, it's the way she carries herself, how she moves. The problem is that over time, we relax our posture without realizing it. Dropped shoulders, head forward, hurried steps. And this hurts the whole look, no matter how well dressed we are. I'll give you practical strategies to develop this. Imagine you have an invisible thread pulling the top of your head upward. This naturally aligns the spine and lifts the chin. Practice this during the day, especially when walking. Work on breathing. When you breathe deeply, your shoulders naturally open and posture improves. Take some conscious breaths before leaving home. Move with intention. Instead of abrupt or hurried gestures, try to make more fluid and controlled movements. This conveys a sense of confidence and elegance. The incredible thing is that when you improve your posture, you automatically feel more confident, and this confidence shows through your overall look. Tip 6. Prioritize perfect fit of clothes to your current body. The 6th and final secret is fundamental, prioritizing the perfect fit of clothes to your current body. You know that outfit you love, but that doesn't fit like it used to? We kind of insist on wearing it, right? Or we buy a size that was always ours, even knowing it might not be ideal anymore. Look, our body changes over time, and that's completely natural. The problem is when we don't adapt clothes to this new reality. Result? Pieces too tight that mark where they shouldn't, or too loose that make us look sloppy. Here are solutions that really work. Know your current body and buy the size that fits well today. It's no use buying thinking about how you will be or how you were before. Dress for your body now with love and acceptance. Invest in some basic alterations. A good seamstress can completely transform a piece. Adjusting the hem of pants or taking in the waist of a blazer can make all the difference in the final result. Learn to identify what flatters your current silhouette. If you have more belly now, invest in blouses that cinch at the thinnest part of your torso. If your arms have changed, prefer sleeves that follow the natural line. When you wear clothes in the right size, with perfect fit, you automatically become more elegant and confident. Tell me in the comments, have you been through this of insisting on a piece that didn't look good anymore? How was it when you decided to change? Recap: the 6 secrets to becoming a style reference. So, let's recap the 6 secrets that will make you a style reference. 1. Superior quality basic pieces, because they are the foundation of everything. 2. Consistent color palette, to create harmony in your look. 3. Discreet and quality accessories. Less is definitely more. 4. Premium natural fabrics. They make all the difference in drape. 5. Perfect fit for your current body. Dress for who you are today. 6th. Elegant posture. The secret nobody tells, but that transforms everything. Look, I know it might seem like a lot at once, but you don't need to change everything overnight. Choose 1 or 2 points to start working on and implement them gradually. The transformation will happen naturally, and soon you'll be that woman others look at and think, I want to dress like her. Because elegance has no age. It has attitude and knowledge. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos, because I always bring tips like this, very practical and specific for our age group. And tell me in the comments, which of these 6 secrets will you start applying first? And which tip surprised you the most? I love reading your comments. If you loved these tips, then what's coming next, you'll simply fall in love with. Right here beside, I left a video that's practically a manual for you to continue becoming that elegant, powerful woman who exudes confidence, presence, and that air of sophistication everyone notices. And it doesn't stop there. There's also a complete playlist packed with videos that will further elevate your style, your image, and your self-esteem in a practical, accessible way without needing designer brands. Click now, because every video you watch is one more step toward becoming that woman who enchants wherever she goes. Let's continue this wonderful journey together. See you now in the next video.